It's mom mode. And where do you think I am? Where do you think I am? Aren't they gorgeous bushes? Look at that. Look at the color. Where do you think I am? Here we are. Plato's behind me somewhere. Well, he was behind me somewhere. Kids are playing. Let's go see the water. Come on. I noticed a lot of bees out today. I guess because we had, I think the high was 66 or 67. I wonder how everybody's doing. I'm doing a live. Again, it's mom mode. Oh, Plato's back there. Do you see the sun peeking in? Gorgeous, huh? No. Up, we're coming this way, miss. She's looking at the sun. Isn't that a gorgeous sunset? Come on, Gretchen. We're out with the pups. And we're just enjoying the view. Are you enjoying your view today? Crazy day. It's a shame. Look. People throw things. How do they throw it? They throw it over the cans, the dirt. Look at that. I wonder what that building is down there. See that building, guys? If you're in New York, what is that? Like, I don't know. That's the New York skyline right there. But what is that building? Is that like the memorial to the towers? Is that the memorial that is shining like that? Isn't that crazy, guys? I'm in Keyport. Isn't it gorgeous? The kids are playing basketball. Kids are playing paddle tennis. And I'm with Gretchen, preventing her from going in the messy area here. I don't know where Plato went. Come on, Gretch, let's go. Plato's back there. Can you see him being walked by Dad? Plato's back there being walked. How is everybody doing? Tell me where you're from. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't know what the temperature is, but I have a hood on. Because I don't know why I'm cold. Gretch, come on. We're going to walk this way. Let's walk by the water. The reason I like going by the water with Gretchen is because the area that she grew up in, she wasn't allowed to be by the water. She lived a block off the water, and they didn't allow her. Look at that sunset, guys. Is that amazing? That is a sunset. Look at that. Look at that sunset. You see that? It's 4:40. Let me see. 4:43. Isn't it beautiful? You know what I was thinking? The boats. The boats are docked in the water. All right, look at those boats. Those sailing vessels. Look at them. Okay, now I just thought of something. Now let's say that's your boat. How do you get to your boat? Like, I was like, it's not like a docking station. Like, so somebody has to come over here. Like, how do you get to your boat? It just came up in my head. If anybody's a sea person, let me know. I'm just like so curious. Like, why are they docked in the middle of the water, floating aimlessly? As you can tell, I don't own a boat. But I'm real curious why those boats are just docked there in the middle of the water. And I'm also curious about that lit up building that's down there like a shining, that one right there. Again, that's the New York skyline. You know, I don't know if that's the 9/11 memorial or something. I don't know. But I'm real curious. Here's Gretchen. Let me get you back on task to Gretchen, who's exploring her surroundings. Look at her. She's on a mission. She's on a mission. Come Come over here, miss. Come up here. Here. Look who's there. Look who's there. Stubborn as anything. Shih Tzu stubbornness. Shih Tzu stubbornness. Look at that. Do you see her? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Oh, you can eat those berries?
You can eat wall, you can eat it. You just have to avoid the hairs inside.
What kind of berries are those? Let's look at.
Well, it's a baguza rose.
A baguza rose? Let's see. Those are edible.
Yeah, you can actually eat them. It's a fruit. Or rose hip.
Rose hip?
It's also called a rose hip.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Baguza.
Oh, Plato's going back to the car.
It's used to make jam.
It's used to make jam and jelly. How wonderful. She's still exploring. Her surround there shows. She's still exploring. Plato is, oh wait. Plato's over there. She's wondering what's going on. Why are they going back? I don't want to go back. I want to have fun. I want to keep walking and exploring. I wonder what's in their head. And I wonder if she knows the smell of the ocean because she lived a block from it. Because they have such an acute sense of smell. Like, does she say to herself, wow, now I get to walk into that ocean with my new family. We're three. We've had her, November 26th will be 3 years. We've had Gretchen. When we adopted her, she was 7, so she's 10. She'll be 10. She had a very rough life. Very, very rough life. I love the houses that are near the ocean. They're like cottages. They're so cool. And I love that they use different colors. I love when they use like the colors in the islands, Nassau, Bahamas, pink and blue. And they're not afraid, you know, to utilize those colors. Yellow, green, sea green. Check it out, guys. Isn't it beautiful? If you're in Keyport, you should check out Keyport. They have a boardwalk. Have this. I'll give you the name. Hopefully she'll let me walk you to her. Walk. Come here, baby. Come over here for a minute. Let's get over here. Come on. She had her hair cut yesterday, everyone. I hope your days are wonderful. I hope you get out and just walk, even if you don't have a dog. Just walk. If you're walking alone, be careful. Carry mace, bear spray. I don't know where you live, but be careful. This is the Benjamin C. Terry Park. That's the name of this area. And it's really very quaint. Has a nice little playground. The kids were playing on it. You know, I like the fact that the kids, when we came here, the kids were on swings. And they weren't young kids, they were older kids. And they were just hanging out here talking. And I'm so happy to see that. Their heads aren't in the phone. Oh gosh, the flag is at half mast. See the flag, guys? Half mast. See that? Look at the homes. See the color of the homes? Can you see it? How is everybody doing? I don't know who's on, who's not on. Where are you from? What are you doing today? It's Wednesday, middle of the week. And you're saying, what are we doing here in the middle of the week? We're enjoying the ocean view. These people enjoy it every day. I wonder if you're by it all the time. Is that your thing? And I love the water fountain they have. This is for adults, this is for kids, and this is for puppies. Cool, huh? Come on, Mama. Really nice water fountains. Come on. Come on. Then, of course, they have recycling and garbage. They're very organized and clean. I love the homes. No. We're going back by the water. Come on, we're going back by the water. Come on. And they also have degradable pickup mitts for all. That is so nice. They give you the mitts in here. You can pull out a bag if you don't have one. We always carry them. I think I just lost one. Oh my God, I think I lost a plastic bag. I think I lost one. Oh no, I lost my bags. My husband's gonna go crazy. Lost the bag. Must be flying somewhere. I don't want it to be flying. An animal will suffocate in it. Hi, who's this? Let me see who's, you know the sad thing is, let me say, hi, your dog is so cute. Thank you so much. And I see pink, but I don't think I have my glasses on me. I don't have my, I'm so sorry. Once I keep looking, I'll figure it. Thank you so much. She is now, a few people have told me she's different breeds, but we were told she's a silky hair terrier. No, Mom. Come on, we're gonna go this way. Come on, we're going this way. Papa's this way. Now remember, don't pull because you can actually hurt them. So she's not listening to me, as expected. But no, not near the memorial. There is a memorial here. We don't do that. It's in memory of the veterans of Keyport. Come on, let's go. Come on, baby. No, Gretch. If I have to pick you up, I'll pick you up. Let's go, miss. I think I lost the bags. I gotta find the bags. Now I feel terrible that I littered, and it's so nice and neat here. Why could I have dropped them? My husband's gonna say, it looks like somebody's bags were flying in the air. It's mine. You want to make sure that somebody left. See, I saw the men eating here. They left some stuff. They should not leave anything. Should not leave anything. Everything should be cleaned. Hi. I hope everybody's doing well. Hello. Oh, miss. Can you believe it? Dress and all, she's still nasty. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know. In her world, 7 years of abuse. Yeah, she had a very rough life.
Like it if I pet it.
No. She doesn't. She is very unpredictable in behavior. And she's had too many bad experiences. She was tied to a tree for 14 years. For 7 years, I'm sorry, for 14 hours a day. And then when she was allowed in, they beat her if she barked. And they kept her locked in a room. I don't understand why people have pets if you're going to have, they're part of your family.
I used to be a teacher. There were teachers who they didn't like kids. And I was like, why are you a teacher? Like kids?
It doesn't make sense. You know.
Very lucky to have you.
Well,
how is she when you're home alone? Is she?
She has our Shih Tzu. And she has her own sunroom with a TV and entertainment in that room. So she has toys. She's very, no.
Not yet. How long have you had her?
3 years. And we have a behaviorist and a trainer. And it's PTSD, you know. We don't know what her triggers are or what will set her off. So we give her her space to be her. And when she wants affection, we're there. And if she doesn't, we back off. Yeah, or sometimes she'll nudge you, and then I'll be affectionate with her, but I'll pet her. But you have to always be guarded because all of a sudden she will react. And you know, it's just telling her, you know, go to your bed. Don't know, you know, 1 word or 2 words, go to bed, or 3. And trying to be real patient. The kids are wonderful, especially my daughter. My son, he just gives her space because I think it was men that might have, you know, really, she was afraid. Terribly, my husband, sadly, she goes after him every now and then. But he's so wonderful. He just says, go to bed. You know, she could grab him, but she doesn't bite. She'll pull at his clothes and stuff. Initially, it was she was very aggressive. We didn't know what was happening. We were never given no, miss. No. We were never given the information by the rescue until 3 months after we had her. So they really made sure that we fell in love with her before they told us her background. And it was like she was attacking all of us. And it was frightening. But then I realized that the rescue didn't do due diligence. She was completely, she was not groomed. She was matted. She had feces on her. Her nails were not clipped for years. And I couldn't believe the condition that, I never had a rescue like this in my life, the condition she was in.
I've had a couple of rescues, but nothing like that.
It would never, my whole life, we've only had rescues or dogs that just showed up. But no one was as damaged as she. And I said to my husband, there is something wrong here. So she is on Prozac, but, and I think that helped. But I think working with the behaviorist and the trainer is really what, we needed to be trained on how to deal with her. It was really training us. And you know what? We learned so much because we learned to give all of our animals their space and allow them to kind of tell us, you know, if they want us near them or not, and to read them better. But it's
Be a pretty wonderful person.
well, it takes a family to do it. So we're all in it together. When we decided to keep her, even with the aggressive, I said to the children and my husband, we all have to agree. And everybody said, do not give them back to that rescue because they didn't do due diligence. So it was a team, you know. And she's part of our pack and we're part of hers, right? Right? They're wonderful though, aren't they? You know, I can't say enough.
They give you so much.
And greatest lessons in life are from them, for me and for my kids, because they show that we didn't give up. They were trying to euthanize it 3 times. I said, what? So to know that in 3 years, the experience, and we do this for them. So because she lived a block from the beach and she was never allowed to go on the beach. So to me, this is such a gift that she gets to walk around here and to smell it and to feel it. And I feel like we're giving something back.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And
Good job.
thank you for your work in the education field.
Good job.
Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Come on, miss. Papa's waiting. Come on. Come on, let's go. Papa's waiting. Here we go. Come on, Papa's waiting. No. Papa's waiting. Let's go. Come on, I dropped my bag somewhere. Come on. So, we heard a little bit of a conversation. I don't know if anybody heard that, but I wonder if anybody heard the conversation, that she had a rough life. Yeah, that gentleman is talking. He must be a neighbor. But, come on, Mom. But just so you know, we all have a responsibility to help out. We all do. At the end of the day, you know? It takes a family committed to doing, and we had to all commit. We all had to say, my daughter, my son, my husband, we all had to say, do you want to work with her? Because this is going to be a job. And all of us were like, yeah, we can't give her back. And when I heard them say they were committed, I honestly broke down because I was like, I didn't want to give her up. But if my daughter would have said, Mom, I'm scared, she's attacking me, she's attacking her brother or my husband, and then I'm afraid. If she would have said that, I would have had to give her back. But when she said, and my son said, no, we can't, I'm in love with her. And I was like, wow, that was powerful. That was powerful. You know, each one of us has a story. And I'm sure that in that story is, no, miss, come on, Papa's waiting. In that story is something that we've all experienced in life that could have tragedy or depression or just, well, you see the birds flying, but something. And it's how we work through that. It's really the path that we take, you know, and to either find resources, find friends or family, or even a pet that can walk us through those unsteady or those difficult days. And for us, it's been this little lady right here. Greatest lesson in life. And it's not easy, believe me. Not easy, not one bit. I feel bad. I didn't find that bag that goes on top of it. I know, so I'm looking around all over. She was so happy to come out. Thank you so much for saying hi. I appreciate it. And she is lovely, isn't she? Plato's already, he's in the car. So you heard my little conversation with that gentleman. Very nice gentleman. He's in the education. And to know that, like, did you hear what he said? There are some teachers that they don't like kids and they're teachers. And he says, I wonder why. Why are you a teacher if you don't like children? You know, you got to love kids. You know, look, can you see in the light? Look at that. You know what those are? Do you remember that I did a video on that? There was a Gnats. And they're doing the Hokey Pokey. Is the Hokey Pokey or they're mating? Oh, look, and there's a wish. Do you see that? There's a wish. Well, friends, the Gnats are all about doing the see that? Those are the Gnats. Well, anyway, everybody, have a wonderful evening. Here you go. I'm going to show you one more view of the skyline. It's exceptional. I hope you're taking all. Look at that sky. Is that sky absolutely gorgeous? Look at that. Do that. Take a moment and enjoy. Let's go back to that gorgeous skyline. Let's go back there, right there. Take care, friends. Have a wonderful night from Gretchen and myself. Plato's in the car. There she is. Have a great night, friends.